Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, and as you see on the screen, the acronym for the phrase, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Alright, and that is a phrase. Alright, and I'm going to apply that to this truth. Alright, because it have who may come in the truth and feel that it's just a free lunch. It's going to ride the wave and then you'll make it into the kingdom, which cannot be. Alright, Yahweh Shai, our Lord, didn't just die for you to just go in the kingdom without any work. You have to work. Alright, you have to labor to make it into that rest. And as the precepts say in the book of Hebrews chapter 4, I know why I said main John, but Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 11, it says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. So you have to labor to enter into that rest that you want, that rest that you desire. It's not a free lunch. Alright? The word labor come from the Greek spoudazo, and it means to hasten, to make haste, to exert oneself, to endeavor, to give diligence. Alright? Because you want to eat. When you enter into that rest, you want to eat. It's to eat. It's to eat the good of the land. Alright? To be at peace. To be prosperous. So in order to get a rest, to get a peace, you have to work. It's not a free lunch. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Even if like you think that it's free, you have to work. Alright? You have to work. You have to work. It have a course behind it. Okay? What does T.A.N.S.T.A.A.F.L mean? It says there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. It's a phrase that describes the course of decision making and consumption. Alright? T.A.N.S.T.A.A.F.L suggests that things that appear to be free will always have some hidden or implicit cost to someone, even if it is not the individual receiving the benefit. And I see people coming in the street and thinking, this is just a free ride, because all we just had to do is have faith. But what the Apostle James said? The Apostle James said that faith without works is dead. It's not just about you having, I believe, and you just skate on into the kingdom. You have to work. Alright? The apostle, not the apostle, sorry. Our Lord himself in the book of Revelation, the 3rd chapter and the 15th verse, says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So that your works, talking about your works. In your work, you're not cold, you're not hot. And the Lord will deal with in between. That is why he made them male and female. There is no in between. Alright? So, you have to be on point and precise with your teachings. You have to be precise with your work. Alright? And you have to work to go into the kingdom. You have to labor. You have to do the things pleasing to the Lord. Work on yourself. Work on your teachings. Work, study to show thyself approved. Work on these things to enter into the rest. To eat. No such thing as a free lunch. And you people out there who thinking Esau giving you a free lunch in the form of this yab, in the form of this juice, it ain't free. Alright? Yahweh Shai made us free. And it says, the scripture says, such is the free gift. This is a free gift. Alright? Because really and truly, the Lord called us and blessed us with this before we even put our foot forward to even labor. But once you're in this thing, you have to labor. It's free because you didn't have to spend $1 to get it. You didn't have to go and buy this thing. This thing come by faith. You showing faith in the Lord, you get this. Alright? And you didn't have to work hard to get this, you get it. Because you believe faith coming by hearing and hearing by the word of the Lord. But once you're in this thing, you have to work in order to make it into the rest. You can't make it into the rest on my strength, or I can make it into the rest by leaning on our next brother. Our next brother can make it by leaning on our next brother. Each man have to work out his own salvation with fear and trembling. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. And I will close with this. This is the book of Philippians 2 and 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed in my presence, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. When you work, you get your lunch. You get to eat. And it won't be for free. Alright? When you work, you get to eat. Spiritually and physically. And we want to eat what Yahweh Shai have for us to eat. Which is this kingdom of heaven. We want to bite in that. Alright? So, for that end, I'll give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Akakodash. And hopefully, we're edified until the next time. I say shalom to the elect that come and stay strong. Shalom.